Good morning. I feel like absolute garbage this morning. Over the past few days I've been under the weather, and today is the worst it's been, but I had the ability to come out and fish this morning, and it was like, alright, don't want to sit at home and feel like crap, or don't want to come out on the boat and feel like crap. So here we are. Today, just going to fish for some snook, going to fish some bridges, docks, and that's that. I'm going to start off probably throwing a jig underneath this big bridge to my left over here, and we'll just bounce a jig across the bottom of the pilings and hopefully hook up. Let's plan. Oh my God! Did you just see that? That was a freaking toad, and he came up and just slurped the jig all the way down, and the second I set the hook, instantly frayed that. Holy crap, dude. Wow, my heart is... Okay, we're going to beef up our tackle a little bit here. I did not expect that big of a snook to come out and slam that jig. Alright, well, in retrospect, I definitely set the hook a little too hard for how close and how big that fish was and how light the line I'm using is. But that's alright. That thing really just surprised the heck out of me, seeing that big old snook come up. I hope you guys can see it in the GoPro. It's probably a 35-inch snook that just came up and ate the jig off the top pretty much. But retied, put some 50-pound fluorocarbon on, just a very, very short leader. Holy crow, take it easy. Just a very, very short leader, because I just need something for the abrasion of its mouth really and its gill plate, but I still want that very, very thin line. Get more bites, the smaller diameter your line is. Less they can see it, the more they're going to bite it. So, put a 50-pound leader on, pretty short, just about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. Jig back on, pack a craw trailer, or pack a chunk. We're going to bounce this around a little more. Oh, there's a fish. A little snook turn. Oh, I got 50-pound on now, so I can actually stick it to him. He's fighting so strong. It wasn't very big, though, it looked like. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna break my rod, dude. Take it easy, hombre. What are we dealing with here? He is fighting so strong for how small this fish is. We're just gonna lean down and grab him. I'm not too concerned about losing this fish. He's about 25 inches. I'll live without him. There we go. Alright, a little guy to start the morning right there. He'll probably go 25 inches would be my guess. Very, very cool. He choked that bass jig and just absolutely hammered it. Nice to finally land a fish after missing that big one. We're going to lease him and keep going. There you go. Alright, one fish down. He wasn't a huge one, but it felt good to stick a fish right there. I know, I really would have liked to land that bigger one that I had come off, but I'll show you what I'm throwing right here. Just an Alabama craw colored bass jig with a little pack of craw trailer on it. This little compact jig. It honestly works so well for snook. And it's crazy, because I've never thought about throwing bass jigs. I've never seen anyone else throw bass jigs before, and I just randomly decided to try it because people around here, they use flare hawks and different types of feathered jigs all the time, but these have been crushing it for me right there. I haven't tried a bunch of different colors, but Alabama craw seems to get it done. There could be a better color out there, but I'm sticking with this for sure. Alright, I'm gonna bounce a big old terrorizer around here, night glow, and just bouncing around the edge of the piling and see what we got going on. We made a drift with the bass jig and we hooked up and landed one fish, lost one, so we're gonna try a terrorizer here. Stuck first cast. I can't even break this. It's 65-pound braid and 50-pound fluorocarbon. Oh my gosh. Oh, well. Look what I just caught. A fishing rod. What? I wasn't quite too sure what I was snagged on, but there you go. An old pin spin fisher, maybe? It's got a pin written on it. I can't tell, but that thing is barnacle encrusted, dude. Look at that. What the heck? It's so gross. Now, I don't even know if I should take it out or leave it in the water because it's got so much growth on it, but like, I guess I'll take it out and throw it away, but that's so weird. All right, well, there you go. Second catch of the morning, a fishing rod. Next spot. Alright, spot number 2. There's an absolutely beautiful little spotted eagle right somewhere right in front of me. There's a remora sitting underneath there. I'm gonna see if I can catch the remora. There we go. Good fish. Good fish. Oh, come on, turn. Oh, God. Oh. It's a good fish, guys. Oh, turn your head. Oh. Come on. It's a nice snook. Oh. It's a big one, guys. My heart's pumping. He's going under the boat right now. No, turn. Oh, he's a big fish. He's a very big fish. There we go. Finally. Oh, I think he's giving up now. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. That's what I'm freaking talking about, guys. Oh, look at that jig in his mouth right there. That is insane. I'll tell you, no, it's a big snook. My whole entire hand fit inside his mouth. Sorry, buddy. Let me get you unhooked. Guys, I am shaking so bad. Just popped out. That is the kind of fish we're looking for this morning right there. That is a big old snook. Oh, I'm shaking so bad from this fish right here, you guys. That was just unreal. Ooh, he is such a fat and healthy big old snook. I'm gonna snap a few photos and release him. All right, he goes about 31 inches on the tape. Let's release this freaking beauty. He is not happy with me at all. You know, he's not a very long fish, but he is just stocky, man. Very, very healthy. Classic Labrador snook. 31 inches. You see, he's not a very long fish, but he is just so thick. He's got to be almost a foot tall. He's got his head placed right into the current like this, and he's just holding on to my thumb. Gosh, I love these fish so much. Oh, you about ready, buddy? There she goes. Oh, it feels good to catch a good fish like that. It's been a while since I've caught a nice snook that size. You know, it wasn't a very long fish, but that fish was, you know, this big around. It was a very, very chunky and healthy fish. And I was freaking out, man. I thought that fish was gone for sure, because I'm throwing a medium heavy bait casting rod, and we got him out of there though. That 50-pound fluorocarbon that I tied on definitely saved me, because, you know, I broke off a bigger one earlier this morning too. So I put on this heavy 50-pound fluorocarbon, and that was really my saving grace, because he had that jig about 5 inches inside his mouth. I don't know if you can see how frayed that is right there, but oh, you guys, that felt great. All right, done for the day. You know, today turned out a lot better than I expected. You know, I really didn't have that high of expectations, because coming out I was very, very sick. I just didn't feel well, and ended up, you know, breaking off a really nice snook and catching a little one, and catching a really, really nice big snook, and all on bass jigs too, which was just awesome. You know, definitely a good morning. Great to catch that big fish. Caught my my fishing rod here. Thing is disgusting, but all in all, very, very good and exciting morning. You know, nothing gets my blood racing more than hooking into a big giant fish around structure, because that is when the fight is on. When, you know, he only has to make a 5-yard surge to a piling to cut through 50-pound fluorocarbon like that. And man, that fish was trying hard too, but that was very, very cool. And which is awesome, catching these big saltwater fish on bass jigs. It's very, very unique, very cool, and they work very well. But that is it. I'm done for the day. I appreciate you guys very much. Until next time, see ya.